The road to WrestleMania starts now! Live in the MetLife Stadium in Rutherford, New Jersey, WWE 2K25, KWE, and KalacoVT bring to you SummerSlam!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Calvin Donnelly, alongside Jonathan Roach, my intro commentary partner, and we welcome you all to SummerSlam, live in New Jersey. Thank you all for spending your time here with us for this amazing event, which will transition us into the road to WrestleMania.
Before we get started tonight, we would like to thank our sponsors, Raven Motorsports, AJ's Burger, Quality Moto, and the medical teams provided tonight by the professionals at You Might Die Ear Medical Center.
Here is our lineup for tonight. First off, James O'Connell declared champion's choice for his match tonight and decided to face off against his longtime friend and ally, Hiro Ito.
We haven't seen these two combat each other aside from sparring matches at the performance centers. These two have been on the same page on pretty much everything that's come their way. Hell, even fighting on each other's behalf on occasion. Needless to say, the loyalty that these two have is about as great as the performance they'll put on.
Raw General Manager Adam Pearce and James spoke on Offline Raw, where James was given the ability to name an opponent, and without missing a beat, James named Hiro. When confronted, Hiro was worried about his Money in the Bank contract, which was confirmed will not be used since he was challenged. One has to wonder, should Hiro pick up the win here, that puts his sights on only a few other titles. Then Bean puts up her title against the woman she was attacked by last Monday night, AJ Wynn. Whether it was out of pure annoyance, anger, or frustration, or a combination of it all, Bean decided to face this once and for all. While I don't necessarily agree with this choice, after returning last Monday, AJ jumped Bean from behind after she had already beaten Bat.
Are you kidding me? This is amazing! Bean got AJ suspended after losing a fight to her backstage. Bean has been assaulting and terrorizing the women's locker room. Should I remind you about Zoe Starr, Jade Lee, Bat? Seems like the table's turning against Bean, and she is not liking it one bit.
Then Andreas Ali faces off with the man he feels can't win without cheating, Buddy O'Neil.
Everybody knows you do what you have to do to win. Buddy's done nothing but seize the opportunity for some interesting maneuvers. It's not his fault the referee isn't paying attention, or Ali is in the right place at the wrong time. Think about it. We cheered Ric Flair for being the dirtiest player in the game. Why not give Buddy that same praise when he is just using what's at his disposal?
True, very true. Then Johnson O'Neil faces off with the 6 feet 10 inches, 590-pounder, Big Daddy Grimm for the NXT title.
The heat between these two. The fight that broke out at NXT Offline last night was so brutal. Grimm put Johnson through a table, through the Titantron. Then Johnson was able to get a comeback, striking Grimm with a chair, a car door, and even putting Grimm through a gurney from the trainer's room. The brutal nature between these two. It's surprising.
Leo Katsuyori defends his title once again against Panda Knight.
The mind games being played between these two has played such a big part in both of their victories and losses. After the initial confrontation between Leo and Panda during the Money in the Bank qualifier, it's been nothing but aggression and hostility.
Exactly. And the latest mind game being played was during the Extreme Rules match last Sunday, when Leo brought out a table, which was set up in the ring. But the match was ended before anyone was put through it. How much farther is this going to be pushed before one of these men absolutely snaps? Then a triple threat for the newly introduced WWE Women's United States title. Dilly, Nico Sky and Zoe Starr all compete to be named the inaugural Women's US Champion.
This is so amazing! Adding an overall reward for this new title will add to the already existing heat in this rivalry. But I wonder, will this drive a wedge between the alliance with Nico and Zoe? I mean, it wasn't too long ago that Nico was one of the people targeting Zoe Starr.
That is something we are left to wonder. But those two seem to have vetted themselves as a viable team. Maybe this will make the bond with those two even stronger. Then the Queen of the Ring, Rina Hayabusa, faces off against the WWE Women's Champion, Bat.
This is the first time these two have competed against each other, but they are both unironically in parallel situations. Blindsided attacks and multiple superstars involved. But today, their paths finally cross. And the styles between these two is going to make this one for the history books. The brutality of Rina, the agility and cleverness of Bat. I'm calling it one for the ages.
And the main event, the other courted royal, King of the Ring Taco, faces off against the WWE Champion Onyx Osric.
I never thought I would see the day. Sir Taco, who was attacked by Randall and AJ Martinez, fought and pushed his way to this match here tonight, where he could leave as the man highest on the totem pole.
Exactly. But Taco has shown us that he is able to take beating, but more importantly, he is more than able to dish them out.
Yeah, we are here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Hello,
And is for
Paco. Hello, Gothi. Hello, Zeb.
Heavyweight Championship.
A storm is coming.
We haven't seen Hero wear that stuff in a long time. It's like they're bringing it back to the Blood Brother days. Hero rocking the white and orange, which is normally the color scheme for James O'Connell. The alliance between these two, well known between the time. James O'Connell naming Hero as his opponent for tonight, as WWE and KWE officials were unable to name somebody. The O'Connell declared champion's choice. Hello, Monso. James O'Connell, the World Heavyweight Champion, is again earning that title after defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania in the pilot season. O'Connell's been on a bit of a win streak as of late, aside from the single loss they got, the 3v3 tag team match against Road. Some would name James O'Connell a fighting champion along with Onyx Osric. Both men at the top of the totem pole, both men defending their world titles tonight. Got a bit of a color swap going on.
Introducing the challenger. From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 180 pounds, Hero! And his opponent, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 180 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, James O'Connor!
And Lo Medusa. If I'm not mistaken, this is O'Connell's first major title defense for that title there, the World Heavyweight Championship. North of Cleveland, by the way. We're here in New Jersey. MetLife. Dude. Match is underway. Hero with a kick to the gut. Oh, and a knee to the side. Thump to the lower back to James. Hero now on the offensive and a knee to the jaw of O'Connell, but O'Connell immediately right back to his feet. Now into a lockup. Two men, best friends since their time in the rookie bracket. O'Connell now trapping Hero in the corner with some strikes and now trying to extend that elbow. He's the top rope trying to go for that kick to the midsection. Hero now with a chop to the corner. Hero now trying to extend that left arm of O'Connell. You're now in that stomp to the chest. Hero going for an early pin. O'Connell out before the count of one. Be more of a mind game than anything. Hero trying to go for a springboard something. Able to catch James, but I don't think that's what he was going for. Now going for a roll-up pin. Hero out at the count of one. We're now with a kick to the head. A right hand to the face and a kick to the back of the head by Hero. Irish whip by O'Connell and a punch to the midsection. And grabbing that hand and a wind-up clothesline by James. Hero now back to his feet. O'Connell on the apron and that over-the-top rope kick by James. O'Connell now targeting that left leg of Hero, trying to take out that high-flying maneuverability. Trying to go for that senton, but falling just short. Hero now squeezing the head of O'Connell. And a clothesline to the top turnbuckle. Hero now running the rope. Oh, and a spear into the corner. Oh. O'Connell now back on the apron. Again with that over-the-top rope kick. O'Connell now with a pin. Hero out before the count of two. O'Connell now trying to go for another springboard. Hero rolling out of the way. An Irish whip into the corner. Hero now with a chop to O'Connell. Bring him around. Grabbing the neck and belt of O'Connell. Sending him straight into the steel post. do some extreme damage to the shoulder there. O'Connell now with a neck breaker. On onto a pin, count of 2. Hero's out before the count of 3, but drawing it very close there. O'Connell trying to go for that rear waist lock, but Hero able to reverse to get an elbow in. A kick to the midsection by O'Connell on a spear. Count of 2. Hero once again drawing it very close to that count of 3. O'Connell stalking Hero, letting him get back to his feet. Grabbing that ponytail. Slamming his head into the top buckle. Hero now with an elbow to the jaw. Hero now scooping O'Connell up, and O'Connell rolling out of it into another neck breaker. O'Connell now grabbing the arms and a knee to the face of Hero. Now working that left arm and small of the back. A kick to the face. We haven't seen these two compete since their time at the Performance Center. Oh, and knee drop to the back of Hero. Luthez by O'Connell for some right hands and a stomp to the midsection of Hero. And now once again stalking. Trying to go for that springboard forearm. Hero now with a clothesline. To James, another clothesline delivered. O'Connell trying to go for one of his own into a scoop slam by Hero. Count of 2. O'Connell out at the count of 2, but has the damage been done? Hero now trying to go for that Samoan slam, but O'Connell rolling out of it. An elbow to the knee of O'Connell as Hero reversed a kick to the abdomen. Irish whip now, Hero going under. And now over. And an elbow to O'Connell. Hero now going for the Hell's Gate. Got it locked in. Working the neck of O'Connell. The hold's been broken. Hero now trying to drag O'Connell out to the center of the ring. A stomp to the arm. Hero measuring up for a curb stomp. A stomp to the head, driving it face first into the mat. Count of 1, 2. Hero, the new World Heavyweight Champion. O'Connell able to get a solid offense there. I think the damage may have been done to O'Connell, allowing Hero to get that final curb stomp in. Hello, Bandit.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Hero!
Congratulations to Hero, the new World Heavyweight Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
about the returning AJ Wynn, who was suspended about 2 months ago after suffering a loss to Bean during an attack that took place backstage. It was a title versus career match. AJ Gwen making her return last Monday, attacking Bean after her match with AT, the Bat. Produce on my DME as well. Yo, what's up, Jason? We got Bean, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, on a mean streak, putting her title up tonight. Wonder what she's got planned. Fruitcake is crazy.
Introducing the challenger from Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, Shy Girl, AJ Nguyen.
AJ Gwen once again making her return after being suspended 2 months ago.
And her opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Kitty.
Bean doing the thank you, thank you, thank you. He did, Alonso, yes. Bean once again got something planned. I'm not sure what she has planned, but putting up that title there. The WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Match is underway. Bean immediately going for a drop kick, a standing moonsault. Immediately going on the offensive. Bean now springboard moonsault. Bean very aggressive. Oh, and dropping that knee on the elbow of AJ Gwen. Bean now stomping on the hand of AJ and some kicks to the head. Onyx. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Hello, everyone. My name is Calico, your personal AI hindrance. Hope you guys are having a great night, day, or morning. Hope you guys have eaten, staying hydrated, and whatnot. If you need to get some rest, please do. You have joined at the perfect time where Bean is putting up her Intercontinental Championship against AJ Gwen after being assaulted last Monday on Raw. AJ Gwen now targeting that arm on the outside of the ring. How was your burger making simulator, Onyx and Bean? AJ now going up top. They're trying to go for that flying fist, but missing. Bean now getting AJ back to her feet. Irish whip towards the barricade. Bean now, she was about to do a suicide dive, but targeting AJ on the apron. Oh, and a stunner using the second rope as leverage, targeting that neck and chest of AJ Wynn. Dean now targeting that knee. He's trying to take away the maneuverability of AJ. Oh, that sliced bread by Bean to the outside. Did you make my boneless burger with ranch and ketchup and in the bun, deep fried on a stick? Bean trying to go for that senton, but once I need to take that move out. Now running the rope, trying to go for that running swanton, but AJ able to roll out of it. AJ now back on the offensive, kicks to the midsection, and an elbow to the head and temple of Bean. Bean now going for a pin. That was a slow count by the referee. Now getting AJ back to her feet. Going in for that inverted DDT, driving the head first into the mat. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah. AJ able to get a hold on that bottom rope. Great ring awareness by Gwen. A kick to the back by Bean. Bean now going up top. AJ back in the ring. Oh, and that rolling arm drag by Bean. And a drop kick to the back of AJ Gwen. Bean back on the offensive now. Going back up, looking like second rope. Getting AJ back to her feet. And a Hurricanrana knocking the referee down. Referee inadvertently struck and knocked out during that Hurricanrana by Bean, and a drop kick to the face of AJ Gwen. Stomp to the back of AJ. Bean with a knee to the face. And a stomp to the back. Ooh, standing moonsault, but AJ able to get her knees back up. The referee getting back to his feet. Elbow by Gwen to Bean. Like AJ now targeting that left leg of Bean. That flying crossbody. AJ now going for a pin. Bean out before the count of 2. AJ now holding the arms and stomping on the chest of Bean. The brutality. And a kick to the back. Some straight back and forth action between these two. AJ with that face driver. Going for a pin. Count of 2. Bean's out at the count of 2. Some stomps to the lower back of Bean. Kick to the face. Gwen now targeting that left arm, stretching the elbows and shoulders. That knee drop to the back. The right hand by Gwen. The inverted fireman's carry. And the inverted GTS. Bean out at the count of 2 after that inverted GTS by Gwen. The Luthez by AJ. Right hands by AJ, Bean able to shove her off. And like Bean's been busted open. And that flying moonsault as Bean picks up the offensive again. With an elbow to the midsection and a knee to the face by AJ. Bean back to her feet. To an Irish whip. The Dragon Twist Cutter by B, man. Beehive in the stadium. AJ kicking out at the count right before 3. That would be like 2.99. But Bean with a clothesline. As AJ gets back to her feet. And now springboard. Bulldog stance. A springboard blindfold. Bulldog. No blindfolding. I'll refresh it. Or I'll refund it. And a flurry of punches by AJ and an uppercut knocking Bean off her feet. Like both women have been busted open. Count of 2. Bean staying in the fight. Getting Bean back to her feet. Oh, and another face buster by AJ. Another inverted fireman's carry. Inverted GTS by AJ Gwen. I think this is it. Count of 2. Bean has lost the WWE Women's Championship. Making her return, AJ Gwen now crowned the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Straight back and forth action between these two. As soon as one would start picking up steam, the other would counter and get an offensive in. It looks like the final offensive by AJ Gwen.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, AJ Gwen.
Congratulations to AJ Gwen on her win. Win. Next up, we have Buddy O'Neil defending his U.S. title against Andreas Ali, the man he's been able to pull out some wins. Hope you're able to get your votes in, because we are going.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
How so, Bean? How so? Do tell. We have Andreas Ali, one half of the Spitfire Warriors, his brother Angelo Ali, and him picking up a loss against Buddy O'Neil in a 2v1 handicap match this last Monday night. Where the rivalry started after the King of the Ring tournament, where Buddy O'Neil eliminated Andreas. Where Buddy struck Andreas with a low blow. There's the man, Buddy O'Neil, the U.S. champion. His brother Johnson O'Neil competing later tonight. to adjust my mic. The Machine Buddy Jason. He's lived up to that name where he's been able to pump out wins left and right. Bandit preying on the downfall. What the heck, man? I've been coughing a lot today. Yes, Buddy O'Neil able to hold that championship, but losing the Intercontinental Championship to Leo Katsuyori at WrestleMania in the pilot season. Which, if you would like to catch season 1 so far, it is on youtube.com/KalacoVT. Shameless plug.
Introducing the challenger. From the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 220 pounds, Andres Oli! And his opponent, from Singapore, weighing in at 275 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the Machine Buddy O'Neil!
Buddy O'Neil, the fighting U.S. champion. He does look like Xavier Woods, right? Deserve to have food thrown at you, Medusa. Damn salad. Who gets raw onions in their salad, man? I just hate raw onions, so I know a lot of people do it. That's what this is all about. The United States champion. The exclamation mark on this rivalry. Ooh, we got I almost said Xavier Woods. Andreas trying to go for that clothesline, but Buddy unable to be staggered. Oh, a right forearm to the head of, I keep wanting to say Xavier Woods now, Jason, thank you, of Andreas Ali. Buddy with that Claymore. Slamming that left arm of Andreas into the mat. Buddy grabbing the hair and neck of Andreas Ali. Got a big boot. I looked away for a second. Drop kick by Ali. Some left hands by Ali. Some jabs and a jab of his own by O'Neil. Running the ropes. Ooh, and that face breaker using his knees. Kicks to the face to Ali. O'Neil maintaining a strong offensive here early on in the match. O'Neil now powerbomb stance. Put a snake eyes to Ali. Oh, and a pickup powerbomb by O'Neil. And a kick out before the start. Ali out before the count of one. Buddy rolling out of the ring, catching up with Ali. O'Neil now with a military press and just dropping Ali on the ground. Now throwing Ali into the steel post. That's LED panels supported by just straight steel. Ali back to his feet trying to go for another clothesline, but Buddy once again unable to be staggered. Oh, a right hand to the abdomen. The Achilles heel to O'Neal. Oh, and a pickup slam by O'Neal to Ali. Looks like Buddy just unable to be staggered tonight. Oh, and a knee drop. Face breaker by O'Neal. Looks like Ali's been busted open. I'm seeing blood. O'Neal has been busted open. Ali has been busted open. Look like Buddy was just standing on the fingers of Ali. Oh, and an elbow to the top of the head by Ali. Trying to go for that kick. But Buddy right back to the offensive. On a headbutt to the neck. Oh, just tossing Ali like he's nothing. And a series of Samoan spikes by Buddy. Just targeting that throat. Now targeting that left knee. See the brace on that left knee of Andreas. Walking across the chest. O'Neal just maintaining a strong offensive in this match. Going under and over. O'Neal with a power bomb. O'Neal with a bear hug, but then into a Russian leg sweep by Ali. Now stomping on the left hand of O'Neal. Ali now picking up an offensive, stomping on the abdomen and dropping an elbow on the head of O'Neal. Ali now, a submission lock. The right hand by O'Neal. Rear waist lock. Oh, into a backbreaker, dropping him right on the knee. O'Neal now picking up Ali. Oh, into a slam. O'Neal with a pin, count of 2. Ali out at the count of 2. This is it. Well, Ali with a kick to the face, trying to go for a big boot. Irish whip by Ali. And an elbow to the top of the head by O'Neal. Shoulder block. Irish whip and a big boot by Ali. Andreas able to get an offensive going. And Ali going for a pin here. O'Neal out before the count of 2. O'Neal, sorry, Ali trying to go for a kick into a chokeslam by O'Neal. Irish whip by O'Neal. Oh, into a pickup. Whatever that was. O'Neal now kicks to the face of Ali. Is that a flapjack? Yeah, I'll call it a flapjack. O'Neal now getting tripped by Ali. Now scrubbing the face of O'Neal into that mat. Kick to the abdomen. Oh, Ali now powerbomb stance. Oh, dropping O'Neal onto the barricade. O'Neal now Irish whip Ali back into the ring. Arm drag by O'Neal. And a leg drag by Ali. What a pickup powerbomb once again by O'Neal. Just targeting that back of Ali, and that Ali with a running knee. Big Buddy's busted open. Count of 2. O'Neal out at the count of 2, but has the damage been done? We do see some blood coming from the nose of O'Neal. Oh, and a power bomb. O'Neal now going for another pin. Count of 2. O'Neal maintaining his title, picking up the win over Ali. Taco, you can 86 that one, honestly. Actually, Jason already did it. Thank you, Jason. Ali able to maintain and kind of hold his own, but Buddy O'Neal able to maintain a strong offensive in a majority of the match. I thought that powerbomb into the barricade would have been a turning point, along with that running knee, but Buddy O'Neal just got that strong head. O'Neal and Ali both busted open. Looked like O'Neal bleeding right above the nose.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the Machine, Buddy O'Neal.
Congratulations to Buddy O'Neal on maintaining his title. Congratulations, Buddy. Next up, we'll be going into NXT Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
Absolute monster of a man, Grim. 6'10", 590 pounds. The fight that broke out last night at NXT Offline. Absolutely brutal display by both Grim and Johnson. And after SummerSlam, the new rookies will be integrated into the Raw roster. So we'll be seeing some new talent on the live scene. Those teeth. Johnson O'Neal, once again the brother, the older sibling of Buddy O'Neal, who competed just his last match. Also getting this NXT title off of Medusa at Fastlane. Fastlane? I think. Or no, it was at the draft. Never mind. Sorry. I'm stupid. Absolute powerhouse is Johnson O'Neal. Again, one of the draft picks who was brought on earlier this month.
Introducing the challenger. From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 590 pounds, Big Daddy Grim. And his opponent from Singapore, weighing in at 280 pounds, the NXT champion, the Tank Johnson O'Neal.
Johnson O'Neal once again picking up a victory over Medusa at the NXT draft, where he was able to pick up that NXT championship. And we've already had some simmering heat between these two, but it boiling over last night at NXT, all for that championship there. Grim going for a chop, unable to stagger Johnson. Johnson quick with the punches, to a rear waist lock, grabbing the back of the neck, trying to go for that forearm across the neck of Grim. Trying to go for that shoulder block to O'Neal, but once again unable to be staggered. These two absolute giants of men just competing tonight. They don't call O'Neal the Tank for no reason. The man can absolutely tank some strong maneuvers by some strong superstars. That right hand by Grim, once again unable to stagger Johnson. Johnson now into a roll-up pin. A kick out before the count even started. Maybe O'Neal's trying to target and tire out Grim. Some right hands to the face by O'Neal. Now dropping the elbow on the chest. And dropping another elbow. And a third. Just targeting that chest. That massive chest of Grim. Kick to the abdomen. Oh, and a stomp to the head. O'Neal trying to go for that right hand into a headbutt by Grim. Grim now trying to go for that strike, but I don't know if he's just dizzy or what. Grim now on the apron, shoving Johnson O'Neal off of him. Back to a lockup, grabbing the hair of O'Neal now. Slamming the face into that top turnbuckle. Referee move. But O'Neal now targeting that leg. Oh, and that splash into the corner to the back of Grim. O'Neal now dragging Grim back to the side of the ring. Oh, and a clothesline. Grim to the outside. O'Neal over the top rope into a clothesline. Catching Grim at the outside. O'Neal maintaining an offensive in this match. His final defense as part of the NXT roster. Grim tripping O'Neal, nearly catching him on the edge of that announce table. O'Neal now, massive man, into that pile driver to the outside. O'Neal now taking a lap, trying to give himself a minute. Oh, and I'm sorry, Grim with that neck breaker. Both men now on the apron. Now back into the ring. Grim trying to go up top. I don't know he's got planned here. Oh, and an axe handle to O'Neal. Able to catch him as O'Neal tried to go on the offensive in a splash by Grim. Irish whip by O'Neal. Trying to go for that big boot. Grimm going under. Into a clothesline. Grimm now getting an offensive. Grabbing the hair of O'Neal. O'Neal with some elbows to the abdomen. A suplex by Grimm to O'Neal into a wind-up clothesline. Grimm with a pin. O'Neal out at the count of 2, drawing it a little close there for comfort. Grimm now into a base breaker. Looks like O'Neal's been busted open. O'Neal out at the count of 2. I think Grimm might be in control of this match from now on. O'Neal busted open into an Alabama slam. Grimm now running the ropes into that flip over neck breaker. Oh, and an uppercut by O'Neal. A big boot by O'Neal. Trying to get back into the fight. O'Neal now with a pin. Grimm out at the count of 2. Frustration showing on the face of Johnson. Johnson now targeting that midsection and those arms of Grimm. Turning his ability to grab that bottom rope. Now breaking the the lock. Now holding the hands and driving that knee into that head of Grimm. Count of 2. Again, Grimm staying in the fight. O'Neal, visible signs of frustration, now stomping on the ankle of the absolute monster of a man, Grimm. Irish whip into the corner. O'Neal kicking the knee. And the other knee now of Grimm. Just targeting the sides of his leg. That massive man, Grimm able to get his leg up, kick to the abdomen. Both men trying to go for maneuvers, unable to connect. O'Neal now driving that knee into the hamstring. Trying to make sure Grimm doesn't get to back to a vertical base. Irish whip into the corner. O'Neal countering, getting Grimm into the corner, getting shoved off by Grimm. The size of those boots. Irish whip by Grimm. Ooh, and a scoop slam. Grimm now back in control, carrying O'Neal over the shoulder into a power slam. Grimm now into a pin. O'Neal out before the count of 2. Able to stay into the fight, getting out of the pin early. I don't know how he's doing it. Right hand by Grimm. Oh, and a suplex. Into another wind-up clothesline by Grimm. Grimm now into a military press to a powerbomb stance. Spinning O'Neal around into a sit-out powerbomb. Count of 2. I don't know how he's doing it. O'Neal still in the fight, getting fired up. O'Neal once again busted open over that right eye. A knee to the abdomen. Looks like he's starting to kind of slow down there. To a Luthez press. Maybe I was wrong. O'Neal into a Luthez press, hammering those fists into the face of Grimm. Grimm now using the ropes to get back to his feet. A spear into the corner. O'Neal picking up Grimm. All 590 pounds of that 6'10" man. O'Neal setting up Grimm into the Tree of Woe. Going for here. No way. O'Neal. Is he gonna hit it? A coast to coast by O'Neal. O'Neal now into a pin. O'Neal able to hold his title in his final defense as part of the NXT roster. Series of suplexes and clotheslines by Grim. I thought for sure O'Neal was kind of starting to slow down after being busted open. And he was able to just hold his own. An absolute monstrous demonstration by these two men. With the massive weight difference between the two, I was sure Grim would have been able to have some sort of advantage, but Johnson able to just maintain his own control during the match, pacing himself. That coast to coast from the Tree of Woe. An amazing show of agility by Johnson where he's able to pick up the win.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, the Tank Johnson O'Neal.
Both O'Neal brothers able to hold their championships. Again, this is Johnson's last defense as part of the NXT roster. For this next coming Raw Live, he will be transitioned into the main Raw roster.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. That is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Panda Night, again, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. Partner Bear Rogers currently out with a minor injury, a strained bicep. He was injured during training. Panda fighting on his title shot, second title shot, I should say, for the Intercontinental Championship against Leo Katsuyori. It's all good, Jason. All good, brother. That sounds fire, not even gonna lie, Jason. Pork noodle soup with minced meat and sliced pork and an egg. Sehr good, sehr good. Leo Katsuyori, the Intercontinental Champion, defending that title here tonight against Panda Night. The back and forth wins and losses between these two. The mind games being played. Last Monday night, if you remember, Leo Katsuyori pulled out a table during their no disqualification match, which may have played a mind game with Panda Night after Panda's mind game at the the Fast Lane King of the Ring qualifier, where Panda Knight's music queued up during Leo's match with Angelo Ali, which cost him the match. Leo obtaining that Intercontinental Championship after defeating Buddy O'Neil at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger. From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 330 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Beast.
Panda Night, the brother to Hero.
And his opponent from Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 260 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Phantom Leo Katsuyori!
Leo Katsuyori, the giant from Manila, Philippines. Oh, the fighting pride of the Philippines. All for that title there. And Panda Knight's second shot at that title. Match underway. Both men trying to go for maneuvers, getting caught up. Leo now with a roll-up pin. Back to their feet. A super kick by Leo Katsuyori, knocking Panda off his feet. And a headbutt to the abdomen of Panda Knight. Stomping on the leg now. Leo trying to target those legs. Now throwing Panda Knight to the other side of the ring, stomping on that right hand. Leo slamming the face of Panda Knight into the mat. A knee to the side of the head. A brutal demonstration by Leo. Now slamming that arm, a kick to the head by Panda Knight. Hopefully Panda Knight can get into it, shoving Leo off. A clothesline leg sweep by Leo. Leo now into the camel clutch. Panda Knight able to power out, breaking the grip and tripping Leo Katsuyori. And have a series of right hands into a rear waist lock. Leo able to break out of it. Another right by Panda Knight. And an uppercut by Leo. Irish whip into the ropes. Panda Knight out on the apron, a right hand. The face of Panda. Oh, and Panda Knight catching the head. Pulling it on the top rope. Catching the neck of Leo Katsuyori. Leo once again breaking out of that rear waist lock. That chop by Panda. Two just back and forth. Leo scooping up Panda Knight. Dropping him neck first onto that top rope. Leo stalking Panda Knight. Now just choking him. Headbutt as he's strangling Panda Knight. Leo once again just slamming the face of Panda into the mat. A headbutt from already down Panda Knight, stomping on the right hand. Holding that left arm, trying to snap that left elbow of Panda. Leo now grabbing that shoulder. Leo now into a pin. Count of one. Panda out at the count of one. What damage has been done? Leo able to catch that leg and into a clothesline leg sweep once again. Both men now back to the outside. Leo scooping up Panda, holding over the shoulder. Oh, into a pile driver. Leo throwing Panda Knight back into the ring. Both men now back inside. Back into a lockup. Leo now grabbing the hair of Panda Knight. Elbow to the face by Panda. Back into a rear waist lock, but once again getting countered by Leo. Leo now trying to go for that Samoan spike and an elbow to the face by Panda Knight. Panda Knight into a fireman's carry and elbows to the side of the head by Leo. Oh, and another headbutt just striking Panda on the forehead. Leo getting Panda to a sitting base. Now getting him back to his feet. A right hand by Leo. And a headbutt. Back of the head. Leo now back in control. So once again targeting that shoulder. Rope break, breaking up that hold by Leo. Panda Knight back to his feet, but getting a clothesline by Leo. And stomping on the back of the head of Panda Knight. And slamming the head of Panda once again into the mat. Wonder what damage is being done there. And able to shove Leo off of him. Panda now slamming the head of Leo into the mat. Now a series of right hands by Panda Knight. Trying to go for a kick to the midsection. Panda Knight getting caught in a clothesline by Leo Katsuyori. Leo now grabbing the neck and a Samoan spike by Leo. And a 1, 2. Panda staying in the fight. Leo now raking the face of Panda Knight, and Panda with a punch to the kidney. Oh, and a stunner by Panda Knight. And a stalking Leo over the shoulder. Panda dropping Leo neck first into that top rope. Panda going for a pin. Count of 2. Leo out at the count of 2. Frustration showing on the face of Panda, but he knows what he has to do. Oh, that running splash by Panda Knight. Oh, and slamming the face of Panda in the corner of Panda now with an elbow to the face. And inverting Leo into an inverted stunner. And now getting some momentum in this fight. And now running the rope. That shoulder block to Leo Katsuyori. Looks like he caught the back of his head against the jaw of Leo. Leo now with a punch to the abdomen. Going into a full Nelson. Oh my God, into a face breaker. Leo's back in control. Panda Knight getting back to his feet. Irish whip. Leo going under. Into a jab to the abdomen there. The Panda Knight got to get back in control, grabbing the back of the hair, but Leo elbows to the stomach. Oh, and a clothesline. Unable to knock Panda off his feet. Panda Knight with an Irish whip, but Leo reversing it. Panda now on the apron. Getting pulled back into the ring. A forearm to the back by Leo Katsuyori. Leo with another Samoan spike. Panda Knight back into a pin. Count of 2. Leo maintains his title. I think the damage was done to the head and neck of Panda Knight. Those series of Samoan spikes and slams getting dropped on the rope. That pile driver to the outside. We get some straight back and forth action between these two. An intense fight. The back and forth action between these two, an intense bout. Panda Knight able to get a solid offensive in, but Leo just maintaining control. Able to find his way, navigate his way through the moveset of Panda Knight, but I think the damage was done to the neck and head of Panda.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Phantom Leo Katsuyori!
Leo maintaining his reign as the Intercontinental Champion. Next up, we'll be going into the triple threat match for the inaugural Women's U.S. title. Hope you guys are able to submit your votes. We are going mad. Totally wasn't a mistake.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Making her way to the ring from the City of Angels, the Queen.
Dilly kind of at a bit of a handicap here with Neko and Zoe being in an alliance. We'll see how much that alliance stands up, as a triple threat is every man or woman for themselves. Will hold their book in history as the inaugural KWE Women's United States Champion.
And her opponents, first, from Hiroshima, Japan, Nicole Sky.
Nicole Sky, Neko Sky, if I may, from Hiroshima, Japan, looking to find her way as the inaugural Women's Quest title holder. Again, an alliance made between Zoe and Neko. We'll see exactly how strong that alliance holds up in every person for themselves type situation. Neko Sky looking ready for a fight. I think she's going to get one between Dilly and Zoe.
And from Brussels, Brussels, Belgium, the unpredictable Belgian.
Zoe Starr, the Fighting Belgian. Gonna meet ally to Neko Sky. We'll see how much of a fight she's willing to put up if she's willing to flip that page to make herself known as the inaugural Women's US Champion. Match is underway. Neko going straight for Dilly into a DDT. And Zoe trying to go for an early pin here. Count of one, Neko's out. Trying to go for that springboard, both Dilly and Zoe both missing. Neko with that roundabout DDT, or her Karana where that was. Sorry, I missed it. Series of kicks to the head by Zoe. Neko now catching Dilly. That leg lock spin maneuver. An elbow to the back by Zoe. Dilly now to the outside. Like Neko trying to go for that rear waist lock. Oh, into a bulldog. The Zoe Starr. Like Dilly brought a Prime bottle in. They ain't sponsoring me. What the hell? A DDT by Neko. Oh, a springboard dropkick by Zoe. They both know going into this match they're gonna have to combat each other. It's a little surprising seeing that Dilly's been able to still hold her own. But Dilly going in for a pin here after that enziguri. Kick to the head by by Dilly. Neko now with a kendo stick. Irish whip by Zoe. A punch to the abdomen. Neko with that running knees to the back. Now just springboard bulldog. Oh, by Neko. I don't know what happened to Dilly there. Neko now going for a pin. Neko unable to get the pin. Zoe out before the count of 2. Zoe rolling out, getting herself some time. Neko now armed with a kendo stick going straight for Zoe. Reminiscent of the attacks we've seen before the alliance was made. Oh, that kendo stick to the abdomen by Neko. And Dilly with that, once again with that bottle. Put a clothesline by Dilly to the outside. You wish, Medusa, you wish. Dilly separating Neko and Zoe. Dilly twisting that arm. Neko trying to go for that bulldog once again, but Dilly with a clothesline to the back of Neko Sky. I'll put Medusa in a fucking maid dress. Try me, Medusa. Dilly now kicking the head of Neko, and Zoe now kicking the sternum and chest of Dilly. Oh, Zoe trying to go for that top rope jump kick. Zoe tearing apart the announce table. Dilly now into a roll-up pin. Switching into a submission lock. But Neko able to get the knees up. But a drop kick by Zoe. Oh, broken. Oh, a springboard moonsault missed by Zoe. Irish whip by Dilly, countered by Neko. Oh, and Zoe stepping in. A kick to both Neko and Dilly. Zoe now flurry of attacks. Some knees to the stomach and abdomen of Dilly. Now stomping on the small of the back. Neko with that big bottle. You got planned for that. Oh, and a knee drop Neko, that big bottle striking Zoe as she was rolling out of that knee drop. Oh, and a Superman punch by Zoe. Going for a pin on Neko. Neko out before the count of 2. Neko now targeting Zoe. But I heard Karana taking Zoe off her feet. Neko to the outside. I'm sorry, Dilly to the outside. No, the stinky oat. The stinky milk, the spoiled oat milk. A springboard moonsault falling just short of Zoe Starr. Dilly once again armed with that bottle. Oh. Zoe trying to go for the Irish whip. Dilly countering, but trying to go for that bum bump. Zoe able to dodge into that Kinshasa by Zoe. I think this is it. Count of 2. Dilly's out at the count of 2. Frustration showing on the face of Zoe in that springboard moonsault. Zoe now with the arms and a knee to the face of Dilly. Neko armed with another kendo stick. Zoe driving another knee into the face of Dilly. And Neko going crazy with that kendo stick. Zoe's been busted open. How you doing, Oat? Did you eat today? Staying hydrated. Neko now dropping the knee on that elbow. And Dilly with a bomb bump. Zoe back to her feet, breaking up the pin. Zoe grabbing the hair of Dilly, but Dilly with some elbows to the midsection and a clothesline to the back of Zoe. Dilly picking up into a scoop slam to Neko, and Neko with a kick to the face. Zoe now she's got planned here. She's circling the ring. And Neko with that dragon twist cutter. Zoe armed with a kendo stick, breaking up the pin. And Neko with that arm drag, countering whatever Zoe had planned there. Now striking Zoe with that bottle. Neko going up top. Zoe trying to get back to her feet, trying to go for that elbow, but both competitors rolling out of the way. Neko now with a face breaker. To Zoe and an Irish whip to Dilly to the corner. On a forearm to the top turnbuckle. Zoe now twisting that arm of Neko. Neko with an elbow to the face into a bulldog. DDT! Neko with a very strong offense, fending off both Dilly and Zoe. Dilly with a crossbody from the top rope. Dilly with an Irish whip to Neko. Oh, and that calf kick by Dilly. Going for a pin. Zoe back in the ring, breaking up the pin just before the count of 3. Dilly dragging Neko by the hair, but once again, Neko with some elbows to the sternum of Zoe. On a suplex by Zoe. Into a wind-up clothesline. What did you eat? Oh, no. Eat, oh, no. Did you eat a good meal, Oat? Zoe now grabbing the arm and stomping on the back, slamming the face of Neko Sky into the mat. Zoe now armed with another kendo stick, a dragon twist cutter by Neko. Neko going for a pin. The pin being broken up by Dilly. And a suplex, a backdrop by Dilly. I had my face turned. And a strike up by the kendo stick by Dilly. I'm going for a pin being broken up by Neko. On an elbow to the face by Neko to Dilly. Irish whip now throwing Dilly into the corner. Neko armed, or was armed, with a kendo stick. Zoe trying to go for the Kinshasa once again. Neko into a Bulldog DDT. Zoe now rolling to the outside. Billy knocked off her feet by Neko. Some elbows to the midsection by Dilly. Dilly and Neko going back and forth. A slap to the chest by Dilly. Trying to go for a springboard maneuver, but falling short. Oh, Neko trying to go for that springboard drop kick. Irish whip by Dilly to Zoe. And a dragon twist cutter by Neko to Dilly. A roll-up pin by Zoe. On referee. Count of 2. And Neko kicked out at the count of 2. Zoe now stomping on that left elbow. Neko with a backdrop to Zoe. A series of kicks to the face of Zoe. Neko now going for a pin. Count of 2. Neko, the inaugural Women's U.S. Champion. Congratulations to Neko, but what a fight, what a war fought between these 3 women. No favorites and no bias shown in this match tonight. Every fist, every kick, every punch, every dive was rated E for everyone.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's United States Champion, Nicole Sky.
Congratulations once again to Neko Sky.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Rina Hayabusa, the ECW trained and vetted competitor trained by the likes of Rob Van Dam, Sandman, and Paul Heyman. Thus her love for the kendo stick. Very dominant player, very violent player in the game. I made them both AI. the women's champion, Bat, who cashed in Money in the Bank at last WrestleMania against Jade Lee after her win against Tiffany Stratton.
Introducing the challenger from Kobe, Japan, the superstar Hayabusa. And her opponent from Georgia, the WWE
Save.
Women's Champion, Big Bad ENT.
Got the women's world champion. Defending the times that she's been putting it up. That's what it's all about. That shiny championship right there. Very pretty, very beautiful. Rena now going on offensive, but Bat countering. Kick to the leg into a roll-up pin. Bat trying to end it early, but Rena out at the count of 1. Into a lockup. Bat now with a headlock. A leg sweep by Rena. Irish whip to Bat, bumping into the referee. Bat getting caught on the rope, and now a pickup knee by Rena, now stomping on the hamstring. Rena in control. Oh, and a kick. And a springboard moonsault by Rena, but Bat rolling out of the way. And first time these two have competed. And a stomp to the hand by Bat. Bat now stretching the chest and arm of Rena. Now leg drop to that left arm of Rena, targeting that shoulder and elbow. You're now using the ropes to get back to her feet. Bat, an elbow to the corner, and now stomping on Rena at the bottom turnbuckle. Bat now with a moonsault. Now back into a pin. Out of 1, 2. Rena out at the count of 2. Going a little closer to the 3 count. Irish whip. Sorry. Twisting the arm of Rena. Where I got Irish whip from. Oh, and a calf kick by Bat. Bat now running the ropes into a running neck breaker. Bat now back up top. Blocking from the top turnbuckle. Oh, into that caught backbreaker by Rena. Bat dragging the arm, knocking Rena back off her feet. Bat now back up top. Oh, into that hot rope leg drop to the neck and chest of Rena. Count of 2. Wow. Right? Not able to pick up the win. Very short match. Congratulations to Pat holding her title, maintaining her title reign.
Women's Champion, Big Bad ENT.
Switch the screen. Congratulations again to Bat, maintaining her title. As we go into our main event, sir.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
The WWE Champion, Onyx Osric, former leader of the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack still exists, but Dino and Skull separating themselves from it with the ongoing rivalry between Onyx, James Hero, Skeleton, Dino, and Gray. Onyx, the reigning WWE Champion. Taco from the, Terror from the internet, the winner of the 2026 King of the Ring tournament. And has fought his way from the lower card roster all the way up to main eventing SummerSlam, getting a shot at the WWE World Championship. Chud Cow is crazy. What's up, Evan? How you doing, brother?
Introducing the challenger from the internet, weighing in at
Reviving.
275 pounds, the Technician Terror!
From a party? But you drink too much?
And his opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 201 pounds, the WWE Champion, the Anomaly, Archangel!
The defending champion, Onyx Osric, facing off with the King of the Ring, Sir Taco, for that title there. Very good. Very good. And yeah, I feel that, Evan. That's why I don't like to go to my buddies like to go to raves and all that. I cannot. Match is underway. Taco with a hard left hook. A series of attacks to Onyx. Lock between the two. Onyx putting Taco into a headlock. Taco now into an Irish whip. Going underneath Onyx. And over. Trying to go for that elbow, but missing. Funny. And a right hook by Onyx to a fireman's carry. Dropping Taco to an abdominal stretch. Make sure you take your time to unwind, Evan. Drink some water. Onyx now twisting the arm of Taco. Twisting that elbow and shoulder. Holding that lock, torquing that left arm. That rear arm bar. Onyx maintaining control. Taco into a neck drag, into another headlock. Got forced. Man's got dragged out of his house, hooded and kidnapped. Taco with that sleeper hold on Onyx. Well, this is the first time these two have competed. Reversal of holds. Taco now twisting the arm of Onyx. Onyx now with the right hands to the abdomen of Taco. Back into a lockup. Back and forth action between these two. A shove by Onyx. Into a roll-up. One for a pin. Or ibuprofen down the drain. Oof. And back and forth. And right hands by both these men. A good flurry of attacks by Onyx there. Another strike by Onyx. Oh, and an uppercut. Onyx maintaining control. Onyx now trying to go for a small package, but Taco reversing it into a roll-up pin. carrying Onyx with a fireman's carry. I'm sorry, military press. Onyx now on his back. Taco lifting Onyx. Burning him into a face buster. Sorry, that was an inverted scoop slam. I'm sorry. Taco now into a face breaker. Sorry, end of days. Onyx out at the count of 2. Irish whip reversed by Onyx. Taco now on the apron. Yes, make sure you drink water and eat, Evan. Then a backdrop Taco on the edge of the ring, the hardest part. That is Taco, yes. Taco now back to his feet. Onyx throwing Taco back into the ring. Onyx now going up high. Onyx jumping over Taco as he tries to counter that top rope. But Onyx now with a flurry of attacks. Oh, and a powerbomb by Osric. Count of 2, Taco's out. Drawing a little close there to the 3 count. And an elbow drop by Onyx, dropping it right on the bridge of the nose. Kick to the head by Taco. Taco lifting Onyx, but Onyx down to a chop block, striking that left knee of Taco. Drinking a Red Bull. Oh, and a kick to the abdomen. Onyx now lifting Taco into a face breaker of his own. Onyx now into a pin. Count of 3. Onyx Osric maintains the title.